She said, buy me Gucci, buy me Prada, Ayakala Bugatti, Yako Okada. She got a
this and that. It's not my word, of course. That is the one that is coming in from the guy himself, Fit for Maker. Yeah? It's not my word. Maybe you're also vibing into that. And of course, welcoming you once again from that long musical break. It's a weekly roundup. Friday, we always make sure that we give, we make sure that we remind you about the most trended story over the week, and we always collect it collectively and split it again one by one right on your screen and of course in your living room. Saj MC remains my name, and of course you are watching Western Television on Star Times, channel 477. And on Zuku Satellite, channel 0073, Zam TV, channel 369. You can as well catch up with us on TikTok and of course on Facebook, all the socials, all the social media platforms. You can just catch up with us. And of course, don't be left behind. Kodi wegi working in the dem akwacha kwote in kurukara shielo. Makubang chenga bicha wachireni akubang chenga bicha le mobe team yani. Inenu stories mucha akre chinkasa shiel. Chinkasa rio biri chenga bitmberuka trending sana in social media. Karashielo humbeka trending ingo Paul Pastori kawoni nkanene mut jomu kende kiwacha ni akaju kirigi social media inwanga yani ajuteka exposing in dongi gangi nwango ni atipa social media kawoni ngigamgi kwetu jingi mitu migangonde kujube privacy ja nangi be mitule kujube ju publicity ngin make ibango wan chukuchuku wacha ni awana wechule teke we light up the region wa go mat kama gleru peye wa making sure a lot is happening in the let me say in the entertainment industry, but of course social media's influencers, they are complaining, and a lot of complaint is coming from that direction. But of course, most especially the TikTokers, the guys who blog on Facebook, on different platforms. They have also started complaining that, people are using them, by minus paying. They are using them and they are not paying them. But me, myself, I'll only say that if you ask me why some of these people are complaining that, most especially when it comes to festive season like this, you find that so many events organizers approach them. When after approaching them, they convince them to do for them adverts. Then at the end, they are not paid. You see, that's where the complaint is coming from. But for me, if you ask me, Saj, the capital guy, when you're doing your things, do it in capital. Don't let somebody drive you, but you should drive the person. You understand? You don't let the person drive you, but drive the person, because the person who wants you will come to you. So this comes back to this, to the same bloggers who are complaining that most of the events organizers are using them minus paying them. It's because when you see a post, when you see a sign post, maybe a banner somewhere, you start looking for the organizer. You start looking for the promoter. You start looking for whoever you happen to see on the poster. You will start calling these people that you see, trying to look for a way, to reach to the person who is in charge of that. But now, how do you expect the person to pay you the amount you want? Definitely, that person will not pay you whatever amount you want. The person will give you whatever he or she wants to give you, because you are the one who went and looked for him. You understand? So for me, I'll only tell the guys, the social media influencers and the bloggers around there, don't go and look for somebody. Let the person come to you, because the person wants your service. Yeah? You don't just go and push yourself to the person. And then after you getting yourself involved in that, then later on you are not paid the amount of money maybe you were expecting. You don't even negotiate. When you ask that, yeah, it's okay. Now, you want us to work? Yes, let's work. Let's work. It's okay. All goes well. That's when you... So meaning that even if all goes well or not, the probability of you getting at least something that you've been expecting is 0.01. I am telling you. So let's stop doing blame games here. We should get to understand that before you get to somebody, the person whoever person who wants to use you, the person will come to you. So this is also a very strong message to some of the guys out there. We have seen artists also sometimes when they see a big poster with some huge, let me say, with some famous artist, they would also want to go and participate in that. then at the end of the day, you will be expecting something. And yet you're the one who threw yourself. So let's try to balance this equation. Not that everything you find on the table, it's consumable. No, it's not like that. So to the guy out there, let's stop complaining. You should complain at least when you have a written, something at least written. That's when you have something written, at least you can complain. But now you don't even have a written document that says that we have agreed with so and so that we are going to do, I am going to do this advert, maybe promote, maybe market this event at this amount of money. But of course, the person did not give me the money. You understand? So at least from there, you will at least be backed up. Yeah? The paper will back you up. But I want to appear. You want to appear on the big stage. Then at the end of the day, and the stage bloggers then give complaining, yes. But in one gindre magido begido boliri lemben. Koni ni ginenu ngati moku betemu pinpare moku gami wachi ini gami ai in giri chide bag ngatisha. Mama kuna ngati echarem ai bini bengi, the event promoter or the event organizer rema kuna ai bini bengi ini gami neno kumani gami dogi ai ichide bangi. So indongi bini bangi, do you expect me to shulu sende ma ini bemetu? No. Ana chupa cholongo sende ma ini bemetu. Achulu sende ma andre madomu ai kudishwinya. Mania ami iri. Pienya indre mibino ana meetingo. Pienya uteka temela kujuruwe MCs they taking any makagi name. Let me say most of the socialites who are mutie industry nema any. Inwanga ni akoni ni MC wachu keneno chalpa jarawe mukuma didu bebino inwanga chakwa sa kama promoter tie. Enen ma bebino inwanga chakwa sa kama promoter tie. Donc ini game expecting ene makujushuli recente. Maybe meto kweni ya lemen gibe temere ne donc abe kwa ya un kende makuka mapori la reshi dongo we ngatre mu bini bengi kado ngati bini bengi, then you can talk in capital. The terms and conditions has to apply. Ka upode apply ngo indong le penyango matiti ngati ja bini bengi pene ne value periti you can help in one way or the other. So makinde de timpiene upol pakarka woni nen ngati timuti ichidi tishi sami beduogu na ngusene nede dongi ga kechicha eta kidongi ichidi tishi at least the team tishi inge yani anti na bebini tishi nyo abe chidi events ma flan inge event echa at least maka team pinyo kumakumai do pinyo kumeja ne chidi ko ni jumiri sene boko manya ma tono jazz kada tona nyo muziri koni ni ichidi kuchecha igamenu anga ne akoni nwanga abucha mkane ne moko gide gitega kechicha wilirama ipo iti saa mibe po ya nyama kiduo gino nangu dong jeba dong buwachnya ani nangu jeba dong buwachnya ani Sergeant Sisi remains my name, and of course me, I'm the only guy who speaks in capital. Me, I always keep on nailing the nail. Go para musumali wile mokumene ai guru musumali ugami goma na ibangwa upe. But of course I continue watching Western television on Star Times, our channel 477, and all our social media platforms. Follow West Night TV, and of course on YouTube. Just follow, like, and comment. Ring the bell so that you will be getting the notification all the time. For now, let's first go for a music break, and when we bounce back, it's gonna be a weekly roundup. A lot of stories, that trended over the weekend, or over the week. So every Friday we always give you the recap, and of course the recap of the trending stories. We bring it to you back fresh. As we wind up the week. Saj MC, and of course the baddest, the boy, CEO. Let's go for a music break, and when we bounce back, keep expecting more that happened over the week. And maybe you missed one of the days over the week, and today is a day that you're never gonna miss. So stay tuned. Keep it up.
Rocky Pan, Lyrical City. Yo, Ningo do shorty, que wera lock que dido, chunka lock que dido. Shut up, body in me, chile body. fudi miti betoka deng deng. Jalipe weng weng, atakin gang dogi beti gweng gweng. Deng ming mogo, what next to aringano mogo, begi beka poro with down. Deng ming mogo, chawa weka yellow with down. Keep deng ming mogo jalipe cho. Hey, dano mogo kegi nano wane nigi nano dead, nigi nano man. Kegi logo mawa link pe wagamu hey hey. Dikamo nigir yeah. Ajogu jati wa Kampala nikati pe wa ngeuti jango. House dalu nyola pidi mato, maduki wa gulu dong la loga. Waleba choli duma duma janya puwera.
Tingo gulu lieti mo, kun Kampala ngichi mo. Dano gulu saru saru mo, jo gulu giliki mo.
Ajogi mo morba, Kampala nenda ulo kujo jodba. Lebloga kileba choli ruba ni oyagala mukati, gejo yagala sapa.
Amiro la choma tiki mutoka machimba bituko mutoka.
Mawa babani peki mutoka, keya paka deep from down wapake. Weng weng, ato fudi miti betoka deng deng. Jalipe weng weng, atakin gang dogi beti gweng gweng. Deng ming mogo, what next to aringano mogo, begi beka poro with down. Deng ming mogo, chawa weka yellow with down. Keep deng ming mogo jalipe cho. Hey, dano mogo kegi nano wane nigi nano dead, nigi nano man. Kegi logo mawa link pe wagamu hey hey. Gitamo nigir yeah. Jenya lipe maro beer, ni maro mera whiskey. Chingwe dogen we kwere, ineno ko la jam rio. Dok patugi ngoke wala chere. Jai dano mogo deng deng, mama kagu waringer lum jali tamira mamocho. Ka waro yaro bade, chalo pepino yobo ore la yuera. Peru kapang loka da chalo manjai, tumitoka kuja kamaro chai chai. Ngengera kiloka babai, kamu gai gai shap shap, patu yabo ibe ni tai tai. Weng weng, endo fudi miti betoka deng deng. Jalipe weng weng, atakin gang. Deng ming mogo, what next to aringano mogo, begi beka poro with down. Deng ming mogo, chawa weka yellow with down. Keep deng ming mogo jalipe. Rocky Band, Lyrical City.
Oh my God, born to make my beat. Mboka tolo na ritonde, kano kenzi za yingi da bade. Piebi no biende si madade, di mwana matate iwa matage. Ndese ni mira you better dig me, di masanyu funge yago se mashini. Today we meet tichira vi connecte we ya kuise muda. Aliwa
Akulikulu tayuya oh.
oh mazima.
Kumbe kwa tekaya oh.
Aliwa
Akulikulu tayuya oh.
oh mazima.
Kumbe kwa tekaya oh.
Mami si waka waka baby waka my baby. Nze se fogeka mbafanya mukubu yambi sida waka alobe. Tell me gala ulibama baby paka kwagali chirundi misana onjiriru chiraka basama my girl simanjo chiraba omutima gukubanga bilongo longo ngongo okomero kuchila mataga bongo gong 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 gong
Kati kwa tabu munji, siri dungu wengwa wedu. Sija webundu, ewafe walonji. Namasi mayonjo, siri mudu, njiwa ne nyungu. Aliwa
Akulikulu tayuya oh.
oh mazima.
Kumbe kwa tekaya oh.
Aliwa
Akulikulu tayuya oh.
oh mazima.
Kumbe kwa tekaya oh.
nikupende. Cause you're good for my soul and my body. Kama uli kuchisenge kwa galera mumuli continent. Elande kana
like pollen grains on my sticky ma.
Right, as Apollo G, Eddie Topsy right there, silly boom boom. Sarge MC remains my name, the only guy that speaks in capital letter, and you are still watching West Night Television, the only television that that gives you the energy to understand what is happening, what is trending on the on the other side of entertainment industry. Sarge MC, continue watching West Night TV, but of course, I'm talking about that. It's a weekly roundup, where we always make sure that we give you all the stories, that has been transpiring over the weekend, over the weeks, over the week, let me say, over the weeks. And of course, before we get to that, that's the guy himself, Judas Rap Knowledge. Judas Rap Knowledge has been complaining about the guys who are, he did talk about segregation that people of northern Uganda are trying to bring amongst the guys who come from the other side of the other part of the Uganda. And of course, the central part, if I'm told to come and purchase maybe land illegally, to come and build up a house, maybe a residential place, where maybe a business premise, you find out that this issue has been taken to, to the elderly people to be discussed. And yet, when you go to central, there's a place demarcated that, actually, there's a place in Kampala, that has been, I've forgotten about this, slightly forgotten about the name of the place. Mbuya, yeah. In Mbuya, there's a place demarcated to be like, Acholi, where Acholis, live. But of course, when you go there, when you to reach in that very particular area, you'll find the spoken language there is only Lucholi, Acholi language. Can you take a local level Choli can? But of course, I can't more give my rap knowledge take a look here. Rap knowledge is saying that we should learn how to welcome other people from other regions so that the development can continue. Because we have seen so many people, we have seen so many places when they don't sell the land, you find out that it's very hard for the people within that very particular community to develop the place. That's why he's complaining. Judas Rap Knowledge is telling the Cholis to stop that type of segregation. He tried giving an example in UK, where when the Cholis organize, an event, you find out that the people turn up the turn up is always low. Even if weddings, the turn up is always low. But when a central guys who are living in London, when they are to organize their event, you find out that the event is really packed to capacity, and the spoken language there is none other than Luganda. So that is the reason as why you see that the northern Uganda is not developing, because when somebody comes from central and happens to buy a land legally, buy a land and put up a structure, you find out the elderlies and some of the people talking against that kind of a person. So he was trying to condemn it. Yeah. Judas Rap Knowledge is trying to condemn that act. But for me, myself, if you ask me, it's a good thing. But of course, he's one of the voices in northern Uganda, and people follow him. So it's high time that people need to, we need to recap, give us the recap of all those things that have been happening those days. We should stop such so that development can come in. We have seen so many industries being built by foreigners. Why? It's because to improve on the job employment. We are talking about people always complain that people are not employed, and yet we are the very people who are trying to block such kind of opportunities. If I'm told something, maybe any foreigner happens to come and put up a factory, of which some of us maybe individually, maybe we don't even have a quarter or three. Let me not even talk of quarter of that money that can put up a factory. Somebody puts up a factory, maybe giving an example, maybe here in Arua, if I'm told any foreigner, somebody from South Sudan, maybe from Congo, happens to decided to come and build maybe a factory, maybe a soap factory. It's only the individuals, the guys within the area. These are the guys who are going to benefit from that. Meaning that it's going to create a lot of things. Money will come in, but of course, job opportunity, it will also come in for the only guys within the surrounding. Though the person will come with some of his people, from the other side to manage, maybe finance and the rest of the things. But when it comes to employment, it will create the employment, opportunity to the guys on the ground. For me, rap knowledge, salute on yourself. You spoke to your mind, and you are really entitled to whatever word that you spitted out. People definitely, under the comment section, so many people were negative about his speech. But for me, so many, though, let me say 60% who were giving comments, they had a negative comment about him. But of course, 40% they were supporting him, which is okay. Me, I also support his mind, because we have been lacking a lot, and we still lack a lot. We have been crying for the job opportunity, guys. When such kind of things are coming in, a lot changes. The entertainment industry changes. It's broadened the entertainment industry, because some of these people definitely to market their product. First of all, they need socialites, people who are famous. You understand? The game has turned upside down now. It's no longer like those days where people come, they use other people in other region. They now use their own people, our own people in that very particular area. Those are the people that they use as faces, as the brand ambassadors, as the endorsement. They always endorse that kind of people. So finding out that on the ground you have your brand built, you have one of the biggest brand around. Definitely a foreigner and let me say an investor will come out there, will say, we'll first sit down. I have a factory, maybe a soap factory, maybe we are manufacturing smearing oil, maybe we are manufacturing cooking oil, maybe even a cloth. So who among these guys can we put as our face? That is one way or the other, of which the entertainers, definitely they will make money out of that. If once you have been given the endorsement, definitely, whether you like it or not, people, they want the brand to go out. But of course, when they look at Saj, maybe they will say, Saj, if you are to use Saj here, people who know Saj, we have maybe a million of people who know Saj in West Nile. And who follows him? Who follows him and they listen to him. Definitely, when they see a picture of Saj somewhere talking about maybe, let me give for example, talking about maybe a brand new soap that has been introduced, people will always want to understand and would want to know how efficient the soap can be. But of course, definitely people will get to understand and learn. And once they happen to use it and it's nice, that's how marketing, it's always, that's the chain of marketing. So let's stop this negativity where when somebody comes, an investor comes somewhere, you start talking ill about the investor. We should stop that. That's me and Judas Rap Knowledge and Girekeno, a CHUKU CHUKU. There, I will enter your let me say your bus and support you, because we have so many guys who are looking, for employment. Yeah, the papers are there, the technique, they have the brain, but they don't know where to go and practice, whatever they can do. But Judas Rap Knowledge, salute on yourself. I give you the round of applause. Away from that, so many things are happening in the music industry. A lot has been happening as we speak right now. But of course, over the week, on Wednesday, Carol Casita just got wedded, and still, I believe that they are still for their honeymoon. And, when it comes to that kind of time, there's a way people twist their lifestyle. There's a way they twist and they live that kind of life. And as we speak right now, they are really enjoying it so seriously. So for more, you always keep on watching West Nile TV so that you can get such kind of amazing stories. And of course, locally, surrounding us as we speak right now, Jerry is out. Jerry Manizo is out of prison, out of police cell. Badman Carlos is out, but he started where he had stopped. Again from there, he's catching up again from there where he had stopped. I don't know what kind of warning they had given him at the Ministry of Understanding. Maybe they told him you should go and start from where you have stopped. That is my own word, not your own. That is my own word, not any other person's word. Maybe that's what they told him. But of course, as it stands, my brother LP Shadi is still in the cooler. And this time around, the guy is down in prison. But of course, so many people are saying that, the guy is not there. But trust me, if you want to understand and know that the guy is still down there, you really need to visit the prison cell, Arua prison cell. That's where you're gonna meet that guy. The case is a kind of, it's the kind of, the case surrounding him is a kind of twist, We don't really know what is happening. But of course, all in all, that we know that he will be produced again to court on Monday. Because if it fails on Monday again, that means still next year. He will be remanded again as it stands right now. But of course, so many guys, entertainers are trying to move here and there to see that he's out. Vincent, one of the prominent guy, also somebody who works, around the local government, that Vincent, they're also moving around to see that this guy is out. But all in all is that the guy's condition is also not good, health-wise. So, it's in the, let me say Uganda, in the law, it says that when somebody is sick, is given, a bail to go and treat. He's given time to go and treat treat himself or herself first before you are produced again to court. But I believe that maybe such kind of thing maybe it will happen over, maybe beginning of next week, because as it stands, the guy has some complications. That is LP Shadi for you. He has some complications. You will see somebody looking healthy, but not knowing what the person is passing through. So as it stands, they are yet to gather the, use medical form papers so that they can also produce it there and see if he can be granted bail to go and maybe get some medication and go back. Same apply to Brian White. Brian White, over the weeks, Brian White has been, I remember watching a video that when he was being produced to court, the guy was really the guy was really crying, and I believe that the pain that the guy is feeling is too much. There's a lot of pain. I don't know what kind of sickness, and when you look at his, his skin, as if somebody has been burnt, something like that. So that is Brian White for you. But according to the guy himself, that is King Michael, one of the dancehall king in Uganda, and a DJ at the same time. King Michael, according to him, is saying that the guy, as we speak right now, he has been given the bail, to go and treat himself, and of course he's improving. He's, calling upon, he's catching up with the medication, meaning that when he's well off, if I'm told that if he's to get well, that's when he will be produced again to court. That is Brian White for you. We all know Brian White. Who doesn't know Brian White? When Brian White came here in Arua, people were talking a lot. When he was splashing money, the ghetto boys could go get money. The old women were running away from the money, that this is evil money, the Illuminati's money. And I was like, me, I missed the chance. I didn't even eat any 50 shillings from that. Otherwise, I wanted at least to also have a taste of that money that people were calling, saying evil money. But of course, money, we know that money is manufactured from the factories. That is according to me, my own personal, say, money, there's no evil money. Yeah, that is according to me. I don't know how you think about it, but though I missed that, I at least wanted to test. Maybe I tested it one, in the other way around, but of course, he gave a lot of money. For the first time, Zari, Boss Lady came to Arua. He brought Boss Lady to Arua. For people have been talking about Zari. He brought the lady. In Barifa, people ate a lot of food. Some of the people were, they were using now, so I still, have that memory in my mind. I remember back then, somewhere here, one of the hotel, what is the name of the hotel, just between Desert Breeze and something like that. Guys could sleep there, waiting for this guy to come out so that maybe he can splash the money. Guy was giving money to people, just money. Some of the people were rejecting the money. But of course, as it stands right now, the guy's health is not in good condition. But of course, he's still under medication. That is a Brian White for you, and a lot over the week has been happening. We had a lot over the week. But of course, for now, let's first go for the music break. And I'll be coming back to round it up. And of course, to tell you what is happening, what is new in the industry, and what are those things that are popping in through the ventilators into here. Makopo, wakechidemot, wakenene where moko. Let's first go for a music break. And when we bounce back, I will be saying kwaheri in style and telling you what you should be expecting in the next, let me say over the weekend, because we have already started the weekend. Here in Arua, people vibe to that. Let's first go for one more music break, and when we bounce back, I will be signing out in style, and of course giving you some of the stories also as you keep on expecting more. Battle Lover Boy is telling you that feeling is very, very, very expensive, you understand? But of course, in being patu ayoni ene picking at mukene ma dok tunye dok mar dok maloyo in love. But of course, the feeling is one of the most expensive gifts, let me say jewelries, that if you don't really have that cash, you trust me, it's very hard for you to get it. Feelings is very expensive. But of course, that's why Paro is telling you that he doesn't have any person else that, that the heart desires than you. So meaning that all his feelings, he grabs all the feelings and he dumps it on you. So now you get to understand that. So MC, the only guy that speaks in capital letter. But of course, we have come to the end of the show today. But before we get to the close up of the show, I want to remind you that I promised that every single day till the end of the year, I would be wishing you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That I'll be always telling you that make sure that you take good care of yourself. Festive season comes with a lot of festive things. A lot of things that comes in within this festive season. So make sure that you don't get yourself into a trap, Don't get yourself into a trap, like most especially to the guys out there. When you get inside the cooler, at this very particular time, trust me, my brother and sister, it will be very hard for you. You'll be enjoying this thing when mosquito is biting you like this. The dose of Janet there, you'll be making a lot of chapati there. But of course, I don't pray for these other people to be doing that. That's why we do things in capital. But of course, over the week, a lot also happened. What else you need to do right now is that for the entertainers, we have a lot of things. We are now going to be expecting the music video from from the winning team, J.M. Kennedy and Bush the King. Then a brand new video from the lady herself, that is Akisa JJ. She just gave up another video, JJ. But of course, about Akisa, as we speak right now, the mother is undergoing medication because the guys really supported her when she had that concert on 30th. And the concert went on well, the charity concert, for Mama. It went on well. And as we speak right now, the mother is undergoing medication. And we all pray for the health of the old woman. These women, in our language, you actually get megu utie queen kal. Megu utie ngonde, megu utie queen kal. So queen kal ke kado nguchek nyonya iyebedu manuang manono. Kaido ingwenye nyanok, ibole ikanang imiti mitungo. Manyanok mengwenye cha obechi kava nikabedu mukuma dit sana. Inwamania kech enegingo chalo tere chalo samoku kech benegudan tere kumane. Mandok ni eni mama chal maboji kude mama ni mama dar pinishoro dar miro ra consequence and of course sawa ne dar pin romu. I want to you flag bearer pa NRM miro ra consequence of course one day will be binu you the foot soldiers. Yeah? Foot soldiers wadingu kamondo you kuchecha you ra. So keep expecting foot soldiers anytime. Sa moku chikene kene I achaki pa oru mubinu no. Some which can get on foot soldiers, Gitima Monde, Gimondo, you Kate, Man White Party, the annual White Party, a rolling star this time around. Sad Karamuka the Nage, I can't go matter, but this time around I made a bed name Zoma. Chola, so Inke keep expecting to do things in capital. Big up on yourself, the only general of the general, the upcoming Lieutenant General. Yeah, upcoming Lieutenant General, that is General 2-star General Dick Uluma. Salute for yourself. Thank you so much for keeping peace in West Nile and northern Uganda. We thank you so much because the peace, we're enjoying the peace. We come out every time in the morning. We go back maybe even morning without anybody interfering into our lifestyles. So this all goes, let me say, everything goes back to you. For check it up in General Dick Ulum, two-star General Dick Ulum, and of course the chairman belonging upcoming Lieutenant General, for maintaining the peace and protecting, and for maintaining the peace so that we can be able to protect the gain together with the lady, the first lady herself, the first lady of all Greater Nebi and West Nile. That is our Queen, Freedom, Queen Grace. May God give you, a lot of mandate to guide us and to lead us in all aspects. That is Mama ni Mama 2026. Yeah, 2026 is your year. And this time around, we're going to come in style. From me to you, it's a bye-bye. See you till Monday. But before that, on Sunday, we shall be live at a Grace event. That is for 10 years celebration of our brother, Gone Rison. We shall be there. And I Sarge, I'm going to be the host of that very particular gospel show during daytime on Sunday. That is where Grace Goli, don't down check what team things in capital. Kadna just pagide pa gospel music. We got gospel in capital. NK come nindu aparamwen kakani I Grace I Goli kuchecha. From me to you, it's a bye bye. See you till Monday. Fresh Monday.